What's happening? Shalom. Doing this vid or the stream going live. Cause number one, matter of fact, let me flip this real fast. Let me get this right, cause this is like, alright. So first, I want to say I apologize for not doing more streams and videos on this. I fell back from YouTube, but I've been doing the streams on Periscope. I haven't gotten no notifications from this page for like 6 months. So I just checked to see what was wrong with it. Like I know somebody was watching it. So then I saw all the comments people left. So most high willing, I'm gonna get to answering all those questions. And in this stream, I'm just about to lay it all out and give all my cheat codes. Well, as a lot of cheat codes and tips to getting optimum health and the things that I do throughout the week and the day keep to keep health, good health. You know what I'm saying? So I start with this. A lot of people don't have time. This right here just get you a bunch of fruit. The real fruits don't look perfect. Okay, the real fruits do look beat up. These are the ones that have seeds in them. All right. Those perfect oranges, they don't have seeds in them. So they're nutrient deficient. When you go into Genesis, the first chapter, the 29th verse, the Most High, he made these herbs, right? He made the herbs and fruits to bear seed, in itself. Not verbatim, but you can definitely refer to Genesis chapter 1 and 29 and read it, and you have a full understanding of what I'm going into. So you got pomegranate, I had one of these yesterday. Completely changes your whole consonants, your mood, give you a lot of energy. So this is a cheat code. Get you some fruits, some good fruits, wash them and put them somewhere where whenever your body is like, oh, I want a fruit, you can just go and pick it up and, eat. All right. A lot of people just have bags of chips and snacks around. You gotta have fruits around. All right. All right. Water. Get you some alkaline water. All right. Some reputable alkaline water and lots of it. Replace getting sodas and juices and get waters. All right. Get a lot of water. Stock up on water. You know what I'm saying? Just load up on water. Even if you don't drinking it now, just get some so you don't have to get it later. If you have the money to do it now, you might not have the money later. And that I got from the story of in the Bible, when Joseph interpreted the Pharaoh's dream, right? And it was 7 years. Well, it was 7 skinny cows and 7 fat cows. And basically, he was storing the food so when he did it in surplus, so he'd be able to prepare for times of famine. Because sometimes you never know, You might have something, you might not have money one day, you might have it the other day. What I was going to say? Oh, Tupperware. Because a lot of people say, I don't got time to cook or this and that. You don't need a lot of time. All you just need is get you some Tupperwares, a lot of Tupperwares, all right? So when you do cook in bulk. Pardon me. Said that the stream was interrupted, but I'll keep going. How you flip this? All right, so forgot what I was just saying. Oh, Tupperwares. Yeah, so cooking. You know what I'm saying? Cook in bulk. That way, even if you start running out of food, what I do, if I make too much food, go take it out and go give it to somebody on the street that will appreciate a meal. You know what I'm saying? So cook in bulk, have Tupperwares, let it set it out for you throughout the week, right? I want to say, teas. You know what I'm saying? Drink more tea, especially in the morning. Like I'm not a breakfast type, but see that breakfast you eat. A lot of people they eat the craziest breakfast. A lot of eggs, stuff like that. But if you're drinking like one, matter of fact, let me flip this thing around. So Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. All right, teas. All right, so breakfast. I don't really do breakfast like that, but one thing you can do is do a lot of liquids in the morning. That way, when you wake up, your body just went to sleep. When you wake up, your body can actually process. Your organs can get ready for the rest of the day. Instead of filling yourself up with breads, oils, fats, and make you more slow and sluggard. You know what I'm saying? Put it in your body to get your body going. Now, I'll just show you what I do. All right, cayenne extract. All right, if you see these, you know you get these. This brand is Nature's Answer. This one is Herb Farm. Get you some extracts, or you can use regular cayenne. That's cool too. I put cayenne in everything. All right, get you some cayenne, some ginger, some cilantro. Make a tea, blend it, or you can blend it all together. All right, if you have a blender, you can blend all that down together and drink it in the morning. You know, instead of having coffee. All right, no coffee, no cow's milk. You want to get rid of the mucus out of your body, especially if you're trying to lose weight. That's a cheat code to losing weight. All right. Instead, when you wake up in the morning, blend the fruit, eat a full fruit, drink a tea, warm water with lime warm water. 1 second. Show you what I'm talking about. These is probably going bad or something, but it ain't going bad. It's still good. But see, these lines is real small, right? It's a difference between these lines and those big giant doofy limes that don't have seeds in it. You know what I'm saying? Those big doofy giant. Matter of fact, I think I do got one of them in here. So I'll just bring it out, show you the comparison. Cause I definitely need limes, but sometimes you can't always find this lime. Sometimes it's only like this lime. So the difference is this is a Persian lime, and this one is a key lime. And I'm gonna cut it, show you the difference. Oh, hold on, stay with me. Yeah, I gotta stay with me now. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. I think it's too dark. Matter of fact, let me flip it. See the difference? You can see right here. This one has seeds in it. This little one, this big one, has no seeds. So understanding that that one right there, nutrient deficient. This one right here has the nutrients in it. So a lot of times when I make smoothies or drinks, I blend all this. Skin, well, I'll take this little butt part off, but I'll blend it all. Skin, inside flesh, and the seeds to get all the nutrients. All right, that's what you want. You want your fruits to have nutrients all the way down to your red globe grapes, your apples, your oranges, all in the fruit. Every fruit you get, make sure it has the seeds, and you want to utilize those. All right. So now you know this one doesn't have seeds. This one does have seeds. Persian lime, key lime. Nutrient packed full of nutrients with the seeds. No seeds, nutrient deficient. All right. So even when I don't know, some people, a lot of people know about it, but if you know those that aren't up on game, you don't always have to use a deodorant. A lot of deodorants have like aluminum, so when you put it under, like this is your largest sweat gland under your arms. So when you sweat, it releases the toxins. So a lot of people using deodorant and it's not helping them because the aluminum is going inside their sweat glands and it is clogging it with metals, aluminum, and other stuff, whatever the deodorant has. This is a natural deodorant. But you want to get the key limes. Now they sell these in a big bag. So you don't gotta pick one little one. You have it like in a big bag. You just gotta look for it. A lot of stuff is not easy to find. I know that, and that's why I'm doing this video and laying down, just giving all the tips, as many tips that come to mind, that I use daily, because it'll help out. Okay. Um, Something else. Oh, I said tea, right? So you want to get your tea game up too. Tea is not really that hard to stack up, right? This tea is good for weight loss. Oolong tea, one of my favorites. I ran out of this yogi tea. Well, it's a yogi tea that's not the kombucha one, but regular green. Love green tea. Get you some organic green tea. It's Senna. That's one that's serious. I'm not gonna lie. If you talking about cleansing yourself, if you drink this, make sure it's your day off, because you will be going to the bathroom uncontrollably, non-stop. It is not a game. I'm telling you from experience, because hold on. Let me just. So I took the acidity one time and I had a business meeting, but I took the tea like in the morning. So in the business meeting, I'm like, I was at nighttime, so I didn't think nothing of it. So as soon as I get to the meeting at the restaurant, as soon as we start talking about business, instantly my stomach, it was like a knife was like stabbing me outside my stomach, and I'm like, oh man, I'll be right back. Long story short, I went back to that bathroom three times. Felt like I let go like 10 pounds. So that right there is a good cleanser, right? If you want to combine it with a parasite cleanse, that's actually a good combination. The senna leaves with herbs that actually help cleanse parasites, and that's what basically I'm going to. Oh, I gotta show you this one more tea though. Soursop leaf. Soursop leaf tea, real good. You know what I'm saying? Good for the skin. It's good for hair. It's good for fighting cancer. It's good for a whole lot of things. All right. Promote healthy digestion. It's a lot of different things. Vitamins A, B, and good for immune system. Your immune system is rich in protein, and that's the thing too. A lot of people are like, well, don't you eat like, you don't eat meat or whatever? Where you get your protein from? Understand that only plants create their own protein. Nothing else creates its own protein. Plants create their own protein. That's why the animals eat the plants, and other animals eat those animals, and then humans eat those animals and get protein. But the real protein comes from plants. So this is another good tea to get. All right. You want to keep drinking a lot of teas that'll help with the bowel, unclogging yourself, detoxifying your body. The other teas I got is mainly for like flavor. It's not really any super like health benefits to them, other than like the herb blends that I have. I have like some herb blends, digestive herb blend, which I use these with extracts depending on how I'm feeling. Sage. So you want to you want to kind of store up on things while you can. All right, instead of especially battling. A lot of people buy things that really they don't need. So invest in your health is what I'm mainly trying to get to. A lot of people invest in entertainment, which is vanity, really doesn't mean anything. Invest in your health. Got this blend of herbs, a natural fat burner. Just all you do with these herbs, these loose herbs, you boil some water down. You put like a third of the bag. You let it steep for about 7 minutes. You strain it and you drink it. A lot of times you gotta get your taste buds in order because you might need to sweeten it. A lot of people they need their stuff sweetened, but you want to kind of start getting your body used to bitter herbs, because a lot of the bitterness and those things have super high health benefits. Herbs that I got, extracts I've been collecting. You know, got oil leaf. I use this in my parasite cleanse. Cayenne, of course, is one of my favorites. What I got? A lot of myrrh. I'm telling you, myrrh. Get myrrh, you're gonna love it. So it's written in the scriptures. A lot of people didn't know that you can actually take it internally. But yes, I did a video on myrrh, so you can go through it. You didn't see it, and definitely check it out. Definitely edifying. Burdock root, good to cleanse you clean up your blood, right? And it also this they had new studies that it helps detoxify heavy metals. So I will be combining these two, cilantro and this, to detox heavy metals out of the body, which is very important to do. All right. Ashwagandha, okay, it's a good herb. It basically balances out. It's a balancing herb. So if you have any attributes in your body which is too high or too low, it kind of regulates and balances it out. Oil of oregano. I'm going through real swiftly with them, but got oil of oregano, very powerful. This you cannot take a full dropper. You just take one drop. I don't even do 2 drops. One drop is good enough. It's all oregano. The parasites hate this, so I also put this in my parasite cleanse. I got dandelion root, good diuretic. I think I did a videos on a lot of these. If you have any questions or you want to do me do a video on any of these, just let me know. Garlic. I'm not the biggest fan of garlic. All right, but garlic does have it does fight against my antimicrobial, antifungal properties. But the thing with garlic is that it's acidic and that it does burn a lining in your arteries. So that's the reason why Dr. Sebi said not to eat garlic. All right. So what I do is I try to sparingly. I use it sparingly. Okay. I believe this is frankincense and myrrh. One of my brothers, he had gave this to me as a gift. This is good. Dandelion root and leaf. We got another one of those. Valerian root, beautiful herb. You know, this one right here, it calms you down. You take some of this, you'll be like floating through your day, like literally like floating, like not literally floating, but you know what I mean. It really calms you down. This is a thing that actually, if you have like children, and instead of putting your child on those drugs, you know what I'm saying, those drugs, that Ritalin, you know what I'm saying, that Ritalin, all those drugs they giving the kids. Try like dandelion root, chamomile tea, lemon balm herb. Try this valerian root. It'll calm the kid down. You know what I'm saying? Kids are active. You know, don't start use the herbs. Don't use nothing that your enemy says you have to use it on your child. The child is your next generation. You know what I'm saying? But I did a video on this, but it's in the video I did exposing a lot of drugs, pharmakia. Black walnut and wormwood is another one that a main ingredient in my parasite cleansers, which that one you definitely once you combine all the herbs together, you will find like eggs and maybe even worms in your stool. The first parasite cleanse I ever did, I definitely found the worms in my stool, and then after that the eggs. So that's powerful. So you gotta think about it. If it's helping you to detoxifying, all these herbs are, I've proven, I took them myself and it proved to work. So yeah, they're about 11 to 13 to $14 a bottle, but if you are, investing in your health, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you use it one time. I still have them. It's up there. The bottles is mainly full. A good one right here to have pollen defense, because I have, terrible allergies when the seasons change. So this is a good one to get, Oh, something's leaking. What is that? I don't know what that is. But this pollen defense is good, especially when, your nasals is like clogged up or feel like it's closed and stuff. I took this like 2-3 days and my allergies were gone. I think one of the active ingredients in here is eye bright and golden seal and horseradish root, stinging nettle and yarrow root. So You know, anybody familiar and they keep the Passover, they're familiar with that horseradish. They understand how powerful that is. It open up everything. So you can even get, you know, not horseradish, the whole root, and that's a good thing to have on deck as well. Clove, another one where the parasites hate. Parasites can't take this. White willow, a good herb that I use instead of using aspirins and painkillers. This is the actual herb that they created. They made a synthetic version of this herb to create the aspirin. So you know, aspirins kill like 200,000 people every year, and you know, causing eternal bleeding in the belly. Why don't you just use this natural herb instead of taking the risk of getting eternal belly bleeding? Like, who wants that? I don't want. I don't know. So you know, I got two. Well, this is my brother's. You know, we share everything. What's mine is his is mine. So got extra white willow bark. It cuts the pain receptors to the brain. You know what I'm saying? This is also frankincense, cranberry, good for cleaning bacteria out of the urinary tract. Okay, got myrrh, echinacea, golden still, good for fighting diseases and stuff like that. Cranberry, golden still. So I'm just gonna go just real swiftly. I got a lot of that. Oh, well, if somebody want one of these, let me know. I'll send that to you. That one right there. Let me see. We got the herbs, so you know, mixing the herbs with the stuff that you eat, drink. All right, that'll help you with your health optimally. Right. Other than that, what was I gonna say? Oh, grains, right? Grains. You know, you got rice. I'm really back from pastas and rice. One thing you may want to look into is getting like oh, so I gotta rotate it this way. Getting like pastas like kamut pasta, spelt pasta. These are grains, ancient grains that is less acidic than like whole grain and white grains and stuff like that. So you got kamut, spelt, amaranth, right? Even cereal. Damn, I keep covering it. My bad. I want to show y'all real fast. But I think I do got some cereal. Yeah, like you know, this is a brand of cereal that I get. It's amaranth, organic amaranth flakes, right? And when you look in the back of it, you know, it's like no sodium in it at all. And it's, let me show y'all. Let me get in the light. This is like, okay, so you can see potassium. There's a lot of potassium in the amaranth flakes. Calcium, all right, niacin, riboflavin, thiamine. Basically, it's dope. All right, got 4 grams of protein. You know what I'm saying? A little light on the sugar. You know, another one, kamut puffs. That's the other grain. So kamut, amaranth, spelt, tef, good grains. All right, quinoa. All right. Let's see some of these nutrient facts. So we deal over here. We're dealing with facts. I don't know if you can see that right now, but basically there's a lot of iron in here. There's 0 grams of sugar, so there's no sugar at all. No sugar at all. 2 grams of protein. So this is really good to, like, you know, if you're cutting like sugar out your diet, you still want to get that iron, you know, stuff like that. Other than that, you know, got peanut butter and, you know, got freshly grounded peanut butter. So it's like literally out of the machine where there's nothing else added but what's in the ingredients when once you actually read it. Like this honey roasted, of course, it got extra different stuff in it. But this other one, this regular peanut butter, is nothing but peanuts that was grounded. They got like a almond one too, and stuff like that. But definitely get your nut game up, because nuts, they have a lot of healthy fats. You know what I'm saying? A good source of a lot of things that you need in your body, especially for the brain. You know what I'm saying? This is right here. These walnuts. It's high in calcium, iron, protein, of course. Right? Eat a couple of these, but that's what I'm saying. You get stuff in bulk and you just store it whenever your body, like, yo, you feeling like you gotta take the time to do the research and the study. It's not just get this and then that's it. You gotta put things together nice. Got macadamia nuts is a good thing, a good snack too. Cashews, one of my favorite herbs ever. Maca. I usually have this in maca form, but I be drinking it like it's juice. So I got this is the new one. I just use a little bit of it. This one I like. It's got a nice creamy flavor. So even if you drinking your tea and you like that coffee creamy consistency, yo, make a nice tea. Put some of this in there. It'll give it like that creamy consistency. And it got almond creamers, or you could put almond milk or coconut milk in the tea. But to get that super benefits, just use it regular. Just make a regular tea. What I saw, you asked me something too. They asked a question. They said if I had said that I lost 5 pounds in the first week of doing my fruit fast. Yeah, I did. But the first time I did the fruit fast, because I did it twice, this September and last September. Last September I lost a pound every single day. So after the end of September, just eating as much fruits as I want, possibly can, right? It don't matter. Like, you could just eat as much as you can, many fruits. You're still gonna lose the weight, because those fruits are gonna cut that fat and absorb the mucus and get it out of your body. All right. So they asked, well, what fruits was I eating? A lot of melons, a lot of fruits that have high contents of water. Okay. Watermelon, cantaloupe, pineapple, and I'm gonna give you a cheat code too to prep your fruits, right? A lot of times you get fruits and you don't eat it, or sometimes they go bad, right? Make sure you prep them when they do get ripe. Cut them up when they ripe. Get you that key lime or in some lemon, and pour it in the bag like this, so it'll stay fresher longer. And say you don't get to it, right? You can freeze it. Then you throw them in the freezer, and you can use it for ice cubes to make any of your drinks colder, or you can put these frozen ones in your smoothies, so you don't gotta use ice. Because these ice, you don't know where this water's coming from when you buy a bag of ice. So you can use a frozen fruit. That way you can get the bang for your buck. Because a lot of fruits is expensive. So when you do get the fruits, you want to make sure you're eating them all. You know what I'm saying? Try to eat all your fruits and waste it. And when you do see them starting to go bad a little bit, put all of that in the blender. I don't even care if it don't make sense. Just put it in the blender and drink it. Be careful though, because one time I put so much fruit. One time, I probably put like 8 to 10 pounds of fruits in a blender, and I drank it too fast. And your body has to process all those nutrients. So what will happen is your body will shut down and make you go to sleep. So your body can basically process all the nutrients, and then you'll wake up. You'll wake up stronger. You'll wake up like more like, you'll wake up like this, like, what just happened? But It's worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's worth it versus going and get like a frappe or you know drinking what a regular milkshake with ice cream and stuff like that. I understand. Like we in Babylon, we're in captivity. You know, we gotta work. We gotta do this. We got so much. I mean, people got more responsibilities than others. Children, maybe you have another job. You need that energy, right? You need the energy. How you gonna be able to handle all this stuff? So, what you gotta do is you gotta prepare yourself. Take the time to do so. Another cheat code, cause this is one thing that used to always make me mad. I used to get avocados, and then sometimes they'll go bad on me. So when you get your avocados, keep them out until they get ripe, right? You know your avocado is good. You got this little stem right here. You open it, you can see it's green. You know what I'm saying? So you know it's good inside. You know it's green inside. So when you know it's green inside, put it in the refrigerator. It's going to slow or stop the process of its continue to overripe because it's closed inside. All right. And then when you want an avocado and you need it ripe, then you already have a ripe avocado. These, try to eat one of these a day. Eat one of these a day, and you'll see the difference. You know, I got a lot of, I you gotta get them green herbs too. All right, some green leafy herbs in your diet. And another thing to save money. All right, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Saving money, cause number one, people say, oh, it's too expensive, right? Nah, you gotta just buy light. Like this is light. You know what I'm saying? Your refrigeration not be packed full of food where you can't see nothing. Now, sauces and stuff like that, you can stack that because they last longer, and you can season and sauce up, your veggies or whatever you want to eat. The same way people do with meat and stuff like that, you can do that with your veggies, and it had the same taste, right? Now I'll show you. I'm about to give y'all all the cheat codes. I don't even care. Right here, coconut secret garlic sauce made from coconut sap. This is my ultimate cheat code. I'ma do when I do my meal preps for people. They be like, "Yo, why that food taste so good? That sauce." This is I don't know if y'all can see it. Okay, organic coconut tree sap, organic garlic, sea salt, organic ginger, organic cayenne pepper. So like I said, you can see I've been using this a lot, but I really don't like to do the garlic that much. It's like a contradict, but I like it. I like it. I like it. It's good. All right, so coconut, secret coconut aminos. So this is like soy sauce, but instead of soy, all right, it's coconut aminos. So it's coconut sap. So you get the health benefits from the coconut instead of all that soy. All right. So same thing. All it is organic coconut tree sap aged with and blended with sun dried mineral sea salt. So and just look in the ingredients, make sure there's no freaky stuff in it. You know what I'm saying? Everything is all messed up anyway, but at least you can be the best you as you can. You know what I'm saying? So I was just gonna say short, real fast, like this right here. This is just nothing but squash. It's cheap, man. It's like $1. Like, I think you could probably get it off like 3-4 pieces for $1 or $2. That I make a meal with 1 or 2 pieces. That sometimes that be the main protein or meat substitute of my dish. Savoy cabbage. The regular green cabbage is like $1 a head, so it's cheap. This one I think it was like $2.89 because the Savoy cabbage is more green, so it has more nutrients in the leaves. Celery, the ultimate cheat code. This is known as the only vegetable that has negative calories. And they say negative calories because you can eat as much, and the process that it does in your stomach, like absorbing like mucus, and you can eat as much as you want, and you're not gonna gain any calories from it. So this is a super cheat code, especially if you're trying to lose weight. You wake up, drink that tea, whatever, and you can munch on this all day. But a lot of people can't stomach the taste, the bitterness, right? I got I might make this today. I'm not even gonna lie, because I've been wanting, my body been like craving okra, good for the blood, a lot of different other nutrient benefits from this. But I'm about to make this, I might make these today. I'm not even gonna lie. See, nah, I don't think I'm gonna make nothing today. I think I might just eat fruits, because this might be my dinner. I ain't gonna lie. This might be it for me. All these fruits. I'll make that another day before it go bad. Collard greens, you already know. Clean them down. It cheap. I mean, this is all cheap. Like all this, literally right here, probably is like $10, if that. If that. Maybe just $10. You know what I'm saying? Red kale. You know. And if they start going bad, all you do is take the stuff that's bad out and then blend it. Blend it and drink it. Liquid. Make it a liquid and then drink it. You know what I'm saying? Um, got a bunch of different almond milks. You know what I'm saying? This is for the kids. They like this chocolate almond milk. You know, um, got different almond milks, but you know how that go. What else cheat codes can I give y'all? Um, beans. You know what I'm saying? You can never have enough beans. I mean, beans. What they used to say in school when I was in elementary, used to say beans, they're good for your heart. The more you eat them, the more you fart. Yeah, you get them beans and the lentils. You know what I'm saying? Stack up on those, cause that could be the star dish of any meal. You know, you want to make a soup, cause we about to get into soup season right now. It's getting cold out there. Everybody getting sick, and I'm about to go try and go another year without getting sick. Um, Trying to think, what other cheat codes can I give y'all? Oh, okay, natural face cleanser, right? Take these key limes, juice the key limes, get you some cinnamon, whip that up with the cinnamon. That's a good natural face cleanser, all right? For those, you know, especially, I mean, those trying to, like me, I'm gonna be honest, my beard just started growing in, you know what I'm saying? Now it's growing in lightly. Oh, I didn't even see no these messages. Shalom, brothers. Shalom, I keep giving us the secrets. Hey, I'm about to give y'all all the cheat codes. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to. This one is for like to get cleanse up that beard. Hey, how about Shemi Al Shai Baraka Thumb to all you brothers and Akim out there? You know what I'm saying? Doing y'all thing. I'm about to give y'all all the gems that's coming to my head. Real talk. So this one right here. Take these lemons with some cinnamon. Wash your face with warm water, right? Wash your face with the warm water, and then exfoliate the face like deep cinnamon with cinnamon, and just cleanse it. And then you could put no. Cleanse your face with warm water, open up the pores, then take the cinnamon and the lime juice, and then just rub it in and cleanse your face. Once it start getting spicy, because the spice is supposed to get spicy, the lime juice cleaning, the spiciness is gonna bring the blood to your face, where the blood has a lot of nutrients to open up a lot of the pores and hair follicles, to activate a lot of the hair follicles. That's where this started coming in. I'm gonna be honest. My family, they only could grow this big bicycle mustache, this bicycle handlebar mustache, and then right here, and they only get like a little bit right here. So right now, I'm breaking records in my family. You know what I'm saying? None of them had this. This came from applying that cinnamon and lime cleanser. But once they started growing, I stopped using it. The thing is to stay consistent with it. And most high willing, my brother Malak, he made a beard oil. So I'm gonna let him do that. I'm gonna tell him he got to do that video with the beard oil because that brother killed it with that one. He did his thing with it. As far as face cleanser, like some to clean the face, like especially for women that got acne or anybody that got acne dealing with hyper pigmentation. You know what I'm saying? Like alone, the diet helps with the skin. Whatever you put in your body, you within 20 days. So you got out. That's why. Con. Hey man, Possible Car said I was gas, so I might be, brother. What I was gonna say, yeah, you take that, if you like dealing with hyperpigmentation, because all my life I've been fighting, man. I ain't gonna lie. So a lot of scars on my face actually like left. Like I had a big one right here. That junk is gone, and I don't know how that happened, but the coconut oil was one cheat code. To take the coconut oil, that deals with hypertension. But what you could do is mix that coconut oil with baking soda, right? Baking soda and coconut oil, the baking soda, and then turmeric. Turmeric to fight the inflammation inside your face. So that while that turmeric is fighting the inflammation on your face, coconut oil increases all the benefits of anything that it infused with. That's one. And then the baking soda alkalines, it got alkaline properties. Like even if if you got like any disease, a quick cheat code is to take like to dilute some like take some water and put some baking soda in it, and it automatically will heighten the alkalinity in your body to fight any disease anyway. That's a cheat code, but you also got to follow up with other things. But that's why I put it in like the face mask to cleanse the face and whatever. So you got baking soda, coconut oil, the turmeric. That's one. You got different ones. Some you can switch up and add, like take one out, use honey. Some people want to use honey. But you mix it up. I might do a video on that, you know what I'm saying? Another time. Another cheat code. Another cheat code right here. Quinoa. Don't sleep on this one right here. Cause I got rice, but you know that rice, you got a lot of starch. You know, it's really no health benefits to rice. And the only health benefits rice really got is if that is that black wild rice. All these other rices is just like I guess to bulk you up. So that's how I got my weight up though. I ain't gonna lie. 'Cause being vegan, if you just eating certain foods, you definitely will lose a lot of weight. So you gotta carb up to keep the weight. But as far as like nutrients and stuff like that, and a substitute to rice, is quinoa. This one right here is my favorite one. You already know. That the one with the melanin. You feel me? That black quinoa. Cause they try to sell you the ones. I got the tri-blend, but a lot of time they try to sell you just the ones with that's all white. Ain't trying to hear that. I don't want none of that. So this is a organic black heirloom quinoa, right? Super grain of the Andes. Now, yo, 1 cup makes a lot. So that's all you need, 1 cup. All right. I don't like zoom in, like focus on the nutrient facts, man. Alright, well, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna just read it because I don't know why it's not zooming. But first, the ingredients: 100% organic royal black quinoa. That's it. That's all that's in here. 6 grams of protein, vitamin, no calcium, 2% calcium, 10% iron, 20% phosphorus, and 20% folate. Which your body needs folate. Folate is one thing that your body needs to relieve homocysteine out of your body, which that homocysteine, it gives off is a toxin, that toxin that it gives off the toxin that goes to your brain and automatically basically it helps. It basically is the cause of neurological, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but basically brain diseases, man, like Alzheimer's, okay, dementia, and things of that nature, because the toxin goes straight to your brain. So folate help release that homocysteine. B6 helps relieve that, and a couple of, I think there's one more, right? I do a video on that too, most high willing. So you got is low in fat, you know what I'm saying? There's no trans fat, calories, low in calories. So it's good, light in calories, but very nutrient dense. So that's why I said, and now as far as it tastes, because that's the thing, especially with Jake, we need that flavor, that taste. You go to these other restaurants, the flavor is off, man. So it says for 1 cup of quinoa, you need 1/2 cup of liquid. So the liquid, I would do half part water and the other half part vegetable broth. Or if you do chicken, hey, yo, throw the chicken broth or whatever, if you eat meat, do your thing. But what I do is I put vegetable stock and then water, the other part. And then I season it with herbs. So I put herbs and all that. And then that, if y'all was here when I brung out that coconut aminos, I throw that in there too to get the flavor going. So this is another cheat code, which you could just stock up on this. This right here, it makes a lot. It makes a lot of quinoa. So you can stack up on that right there. Right now I'm staying away from a lot of the carbs because I'm cutting fat. Because I'm right now I'm training, so trying to cut all that fat and stuff like that. Now that's what I want to do. Deal with cost, like making it cheap, making things the cheapest way for you. Okay, oils. Yeah, I got some freaky oils in here. How could we put that in a meal? Can I just rice with quinoa? Definitely, brother. Replace the rice with quinoa. That'll be a grain. You know what I'm saying? Replace the rice with quinoa. Another thing, like say, or this is basically gonna be your starch. So Dr. Sebi approved quinoa because it's less acidic. It's closer to the alkaline side and it's very nutrient dense. So you even got a lot of pastas that they make. Matter of fact, I do got some. It's like royal quinoa spaghetti. So now the same nutrients that's in here is in the noodle to make the spaghetti. So now instead of using this stuff that's gonna stuff you up and put you to sleep, you know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of that other stuff puts you to sleep. Trying to see the nutrient. Basically, this one is high in iron and protein. So there's a lot of protein and iron in this. No sugar and no sodium. Literally 0 sugar and 0 sodium. So that's a good one to get right here. They also make different, like, I like this one. This is a linguine made from chickpea. So you can see right here, fiber. That's another thing that you need to release that homocysteine out of your body. Fiber, and then 25 grams of protein. You already know. That's a good one. So if you're trying to still gain weight or keep muscle mass and stuff like that, or just get more lean. It all depends on your intake of how much you're eating. But this is a good one too. Just make sure you make it right. It's not like the regular noodles. The regular noodles take a little bit longer to make. These ones, it don't take that long. It says approximately 10 to 12 minutes. If you cook it over to that, it's gonna taste crazy because understand that they made this with beans and understand they made this with quinoa, so it'll start to like a weird consistency. But you can see right here, look, gluten free, low glycemic index, non-GMO, vegan. and it's not even expensive either. These was on sale, as a matter of fact, thinking like two for something. So that's what I'm gonna get into though, like the pricing and stuff, like how to make it cheap for you. Some I rock out with this Barilla brand. It's cheap, you know. It ain't it's not the not one of the like the fancy brands, but I definitely get with this one. You know what I'm saying? I make my vegan mac and cheese with this things, bro. I just had spaghetti today. I'm about to replace my rice and pasta with quinoa. Yeah, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? And you don't gotta do it all the time. Just you wanna have you know, how would you say? Well, I don't know how you say it. You wanna have like a options basically. You know what I'm saying? You want options. I'm not a fan of this one, but this black bean spiral rotini, because this one is tricky. You gotta make it perfect. You can't make it like not even 1 minute over. Like, so this one is definitely tricky, but the ingredients is organic black bean flour, and there's a lot of iron. It's 20% per serving iron, 14 grams of protein, and 8% calcium. A lot of fiber, 15 grams of fiber per serving, 60%. So it's very good as far as like nutrition, but you gotta make that one perfect right here. And you gotta go to different stores and see what's cheaper for you, you know. And the main, oh, chill out with that. Get you some Himalayan pink salt. That that got a lot of minerals in here, and also like it increases the pH level of whatever you put it in with. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, it says that on it too. Yeah, a lot of trace elements, good for salts. I put this in everything, even before I make anything. I'll just take some lime, especially if I got extra limes. Squeeze the lime, put some of salt, and wipe the pot down. That'll make the whatever you cooking in that pot less acidic. If your pots is like peeling or messed up or whatever, you know how it is. But yeah, you gotta get the seasoning game going. So that's the main thing, because if you making veggies, you making certain things, you gotta have seasoning. I'm just gonna point out a couple of some of the seasonings I use with my meals. I got like mad different curries. So I got a hot Madras curry powder. I got a mild curry. Got a hot curry, right? Smoked Spanish paprika. It gives a whole nother smoky taste to it. So this make any dish. You gotta taste it first though to understand, like, you know what I'm saying, to see if that's the taste you want in your food. But when I make like my roasted Brussels sprouts or roasted veggies, this going in for sure. That's going in for sure. All right, so get you some herbs, some basil. I ran out of a lot of seasonings because I be seasoning my stuff to taste. Parsley. I'm about to fall back off this one. I did some little bit more research of this, and it's like a neurotoxin in there, so you can't really eat too much of this. But this has a neurotoxin the same way. I forgot what else but basically all cheeses or things that make cheese got some kind of neurotoxin, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what cheese got, casomorphine in it. That's why a lot of people like cheese, because you're literally getting high. You eat the cheese, you get casomorphine. That's why a lot of recipes require more than one cheese. You got 3 cheese, you got 9 cheese. Like Patti LaBelle, I saw her ingredient for her baked mac and cheese. It had 9 cheeses. I'm like, of course it's gonna come out good, because people don't know they get high. That casomorphine is serious. Tarragon, that gives just going through it. Oh, that junk cut off for a little bit. Salakia. Oh, I'm about to give y'all a real cheat code. This kelp granules. I use this to make my vegan. If y'all saw the post where I made a vegan chickpea salad, right? This is what I use to give it that sea taste. Like, so it tastes kind of like almost like a tuna fish, not like tuna fish, but it gives it that salad taste. So all I do is get a couple of cans of these garbanzo beans, right? Wash those, rinse those. Get what that thing at? I put them in here. I crush them down with this, right? Get you some onions. Get you some onions, seasonings, right? You get your seasonings games up. Mix it all together. Throw some celery and stuff in it. Now that right there is like super protein packed and it's cheap. So you can make a whole big thing and it'll last for like the whole week. So you can use 3 cans, which these cans about like less than $1 or $1. So you make a whole big meal for the whole entire family for under like $10 when you include all the ingredients. So this could be lunch, dinner, snack. If you just need a little bit to eat, you know what I'm saying. That right here is a good staple. And then if you want to make it mix it up, you could use like 2 cans of this. Cause I made this one time for one of the high holy days, and everybody it was a favorite. Everybody loved it. So I ain't even use that much actually to feed everybody that came to the high holy day. So you can imagine if you know stack up on them garbanzo beans, man. Like, let me see. Just say 6 grams of protein, 4% calcium, 10% iron. Um, this it got a lot of sodium, like 4%. So I make sure you wash these, like rinse these out real good though. But definitely packed with protein and stuff in it. Some beets. You can get the beets. I just happen to have them canned, but I like to get them fresh and bake them in the oven. That's a good cheat code. Cheap, not expensive. So you can make you can make a meal with like mad different sides. People were like, well, because people, you got to get out the mentality that you need, starch, meat, this and that. You can eat however you want to eat, man. Eat whatever you want to eat. Just make it taste good and you good, you know. His brother made some collard greens the other day. I told him he should have made them all. Them things was banging. Could have ate collard greens by itself. The other day I made callaloo. I could have ate a big bowl of callaloo. That's it, and would have been good. Toasted sesame seed. Got that here. Got allspice. Got an oxtail seasoning. See, I don't eat oxtails, but I got that oxtail seasoning to season my veggies. You know what I'm saying? Is and all this is salt, garlic, onion, cumin, and spices. So I got all those ingredients already, but this is just mixed together. Mustard seed, turmeric, ground coriander. I got mad different peppers. It was white pepper because each pepper that I got give off a different spice and taste. And all these spices is good for the body, you know what I'm saying? Rather it lower blood pressure, rather it helps with inflammation, rather it helps with inflammation and low blood pressure, blood circulation, um, all that good stuff. Relieving toxins and stuff like that. Onion powder, cayenne. Definitely gotta get that cayenne. Must have cayenne. Paprika. It's that Indian, like them Indian spices be having mad spices. Like that junk had your nose running, but that's a good thing. So this is a 7 spice: curry malt, clove, cumin, garlic, fenugreek. Fenugreek is a good herb to have in your arsenal. Crushed red pepper and crushed bay leaves. So this is very flavorful. Biryani. So biryani spice. So just get a like a basic, season game. So you want to stock up on the season, even if you just get one seasoning every time you go to the store, so you can have it, so you can have different ones. Because mind you, a lot you gotta look at things that have long shelf lives too, that don't go bad. Like this right here, I don't use this all the time, but one time I wanted to have it. I'm like, yo, because this is basically coconut butter, like manna. So when I make like vegan garlic bread, or I make vegan mashed potatoes, I'll throw a little bit of this in there. You know what I'm saying? But it's expensive, but it lasts long. So I got the bang for my buck. This might be. Oh, I'm about to say. Hold on. I don't know if this is expensive or not, but I'm still using that. Still gonna use that. The thyme. I get some more like some more herbs, but you kind of get the point. Um, I don't say. Oh yeah, my brother that said that he had spaghetti, right? You had spaghetti. You said today. This right here, spaghetti squash. So you can even substitute all grains and just use the spaghetti squash by itself. And these things right here is like, I think I paid like one. I think it was $1.50 or $1.40 for just one of these things, and they low low in calories, a lot of nutrients fulfilling, right? All you gotta do is cut this thing in half, take out the seeds, oil it up all around, right, with olive oil or grapeseed oil, and season it all around, season it, right, and then put it in the oven for like on 350 until it started getting softened up and roasted. And it started roasting and get softened up, and then you take a fork and scrape it. You know what I'm saying? And it looks just like spaghetti. You take that all right there, boom, and put all your sauce or whatever you how you made your spaghetti on top of that. That's a good one right here. So you get your veggie and you get your in one. Of course you need onions. You want to stock up, get you some good onions, red onions, high in the nutrient. I don't really do white onions. I barely do yellow, but I like the red onions. That color, the nutrients in it. Um, but yeah, I mean, a comment, whatever, cause my battery running low. If you need anything, hold on. What does it say? It says parsley seasoning good as well. Yeah, I got parsley too. Yeah, I got the parsley. Parsley is definitely good. I put the parsley, the thyme, the basil, and the tarragon. I mix these herbs up when I make my rice or when I make my quinoa to give it a herb type taste. You know what I'm saying? Or any other food of that matter, depending on what I'm making. Especially soups. Mix these down in some soups. Get them herbs. Get them herbs in your body, man. Um, But yeah, your comment. 'Cause I want to do more videos giving out these cheat codes. I'm gonna have to charge this phone, but comment and I definitely most I willing would do a video and all of that. I love y'all. Y'all how Shemel Shah Barak a thumb. Most I willing, most I bless you and your family, y'all families. I was gonna ask, how do you wash the pesticides off your fruits? Well, different ways you can do it. You can take the fruits, get like a big metal bowl like this, right? Get some warm water, right? Some people use vinegar. You could do vinegar too. That'll take that off. But also right here, warm water and this Himalayan pink salt, and then you'll feel the consistency from off the you can like feel stuff coming off of it. So you just let it soak with some Himalayan pink salt. You could put a little vinegar if you want, and that'll definitely take a lot of that stuff off your fruits. But also you can eat a lot of fruits that don't require you to even eat the skin, like pineapple, melons and stuff like that. But definitely, brother, definitely want to soak those in some warm water before you eat them. But yeah, Any questions or any things in the future you want me to do a video on, just comment, let me know. Most High willing, this was edifying. Shalom to y'all.